Hello dreamers, welcome back to the Mystic Hawk and happy holidays. One of the songs I was hearing right before I started this was Paul McCartney going, simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Da da da. I had all these cheerful songs and the bells ringing, and then as the song was ending, the other song was bleeding over, and it was Coolio's Gangster Paradise. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and I see nothing's left. Okay? So it's like very conflicting energies of one level, oh, let's get back to normal and have a normal Christmas time. However, with Venus on Pluto and Capricorn and all the South Node energy leaving and Venus going, wait a minute, you know what? This Sagittarius South Node coming interrupted my investigations I was getting down and dirty with back in 2019, going into 2020. Remember all that hashtag Me Too moment? Remember how the disempowerment of the, what they call the weaker energies, the feminine energies, the children and stuff. White Buffalo woman, when she was marching on and the ladies saying, no more of this stuff. We will not have this going on. All these other investigations, these things that were coming up through the surface that we were finding out, the leaks, so to speak. That is coming back around as we're coming back into this Capricornian energy like it was 2 years ago when everything in January of 2020 was heavy Capricorn energy. We really got to Saturn, Capricorn, look and deal with the karma that we have created. Did the patriarchy say, okay, I was bad, I was wrong, I want to accept my karma, please forgive me, do the Ho'oponopono, yeah, sorry, feminine. Hell no. Said, fuck you, bitch, I ain't gonna let up my control. Y'all gonna shut up and I'm gonna show you what control is. And yeah, we learned that last couple of years, ain't we? Mm-hmm. I ain't saying anything's connected. I'm just saying. It was enough to have Lady Venus, who loves her parties and her values, her money, her love, the wonderful, beautiful things around her, the wonderful, beautiful people to interact with and be the social butterfly with. Her world got interrupted. Everything she represents, everything that was beautiful, got messed up. So she's putting on her gangsta jacket, her long matrix black leather jacket, and going down to the hood and meeting up with Pluto and saying, hey, what's going on here? What is going on with this situation? It could be globally. It absolutely will be. It absolutely will be in local, but it's also going to hit us personal, in our personal areas of our lives. It's going to be different for everybody. You need to see where Venus hits your chart. There's many applications out there for you to get a free chart, unless you already know where Venus is in your chart. What house, okay? The number of the house. So that's where you know you're going to have these issues, these Plutonian revelations of all this hidden, buried, deep stuff. Yes, I got to let you know, it is shadow work time. It is also kind of like the Christmas Carol, the ghost of Christmas past. That's the first pass we're going, and we're retrograding over Pluto, ghost of Christmas past. Then we get into go back over it again, going forward. That's the ghost of Christmas present, and then I think she hits it again, and that's the future, saying, what are we going to do about this? How are we going to deal with this? Do we want to see this future, or are we going to actually make a change? Based on the information that we found that's coming to the surface over this Christmas time. Okay? So, and what's going to happen is all this truth we find is going to set us free. The freedom horse coming to set us free. But I'm going to tell you, Venus is never going to be the same again after this. after the things that she sees, and all and the depth and the level of the deception and fuckery that's been going on. Yes, just as we've seen in our the replaying over and over again of these karmic situations, dealing with these karmic people, and you know, just all these different same shit, different day scenarios. The Groundhog Day of relationships and our money situations and everything we love and value being in a very dissatisfying place. So she's gone to investigate, finding out. And Pluto, he says, first we're going to go into the first viewing room. And you see what the world sees of all the images. And usually he's got his 50 million TV channel, and he's looking at the dome and seeing all these different, you know, what's going on in different places in the world. He goes, it used to be so interesting. You could see all kind of different things, different countries, different areas. They had some were getting along, some weren't getting along. We had a disaster over here, and you know, good things happening over there. He goes, it was balanced. And he goes, now, every channel is the same shit. It is the exact same thing. He goes, I can't stand it anymore. He turned it off. So he took Venus into the next room, to the next viewing room, to see who was behind the projections that he was seeing in the first viewing room. And wow, Venus looked at that and she could see who was behind the projections of the people there. But it wasn't only that. He gonna take her to a third viewing room, which is going to show who was behind the people that are behind the projections that everybody is seeing. The dream within the dream within the dream. And it really goes even deeper than that, but we're going to keep it at 3 to keep it simple, right? Okay? And that was kind of left us all in this hangman position. Left us hanging. Haven't you felt like you were hanging over the last few years? Venus felt like she was left hanging in her investigation she had going on a couple of years ago. Well, she went and got together with Capricorn, going to go talk to Pluto, and they're going to be there for a long time. Months and months and months this is going to be going on. Deep investigation. So I really feel like Justice, she is Lady Justice. There are going to be a lot of investigations, and the justice system could be within your life as well. So what else is going to be going on during this Christmas season? Another thing I'm picking up on, you know, yeah, Merry Christmas season. However, all of this stuff is hitting right around Christmas Eve, solstice time. Some issues going to be coming up in the family issues, or things that are hidden within communities that are like family, okay? Let's see what else the cards have to say. I'm taking this a little slow and being very careful with my words and precise. I did do one reading already on this situation, and I was just talking so fast because there's so much information coming through. Okay, we have the Hermit reversed. Yeah, everybody's ready to get the heck out of the house, get out of their cave, get out of this cave, even though Venus is going into the underworld, so you might have a little moment before she really gets into it to run and go do your holiday thing, but definitely the Hermit wanting to come out of time of reflection. The Hermit reverse is also talking about people that don't want to listen to advice. They just don't even want to look at the facts. Just want to stay in this wrapped up, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, hangman situation, and not wanting to grow up, not wanting to look at the facts. Because, you know, Pluto and Venus, Capricorn, that's grow up, mature. Yeah, there she is. Lady Venus in the form of the Queen of Swords. She's got her armor on. She's got her sword buried in the ground. She's going down there to the underworld, getting some communication and messages going on with Pluto. Finding out stuff. Finding out her money been messed up. This is the 9 of Pentacles, reversed. 9 of Pentacles, a lady working in the garden. She's not very happy with the work situation. This is work. This is independence. Feeling like, wanting to hear about something from a work situation, but really, this is what I'm feeling is the call. I don't know. I just saw something on YouTube. It's like, I think it's up in Wisconsin or somewhere, where an entire Dollar Tree store was closed because none of the employees, they all decided to quit at once. So this might be a call to stop work, like strikes and stuff going on that's going to be coming up, because things that people see, these deep feelings that people have around the workplace. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Earthy signs, that would be Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, taking this long, slow journey to Pluto, having these conversations with Pluto. What's going on? What's going on with my love, my independence, my money, my feeling good about myself, and ready to go out and do my thing in the world, and really tired of this interruption. What's going on? Why am I getting blocked? Why are we all getting blocked? They're not getting into the family stuff like they did in the last reading. I mean, things, I'll tell you what, trigger alert for holidays right now. We all want to have that Merry Christmas time, but there's also that energy of, Queen of Swords. She had all this time in the last year, 2 years, to really look at herself. All this time in that hermit cave, in the hangman position, to really look at her life. And we all have had time to look at our life and think about it. It's that time for that changeover. Woo. Yep. So this is Capricorn, the patriarchal family, the home, the Ten of Pentacles, the family money, the generational wealth, and what all that means, and the whole belief system that goes around with build this home, and I have it ready for my grandkids for the next generation. But you see that this Six of Cups is reversed, so definitely some worries that life is not going to be the same for my kids and my grandchildren as it was with me. We won't have these family gatherings, or it's just not feeling the same. I don't feel like I have the strength to go on because these tower moments keep coming. So this again is, I feel, within the gathering, the Six of Cups, seeing people from the past. Be aware of getting triggered. The Strength reversed with the Tower reversed. That's some triggers, so I don't want to get pulled into some nasty arguments over the holidays or even in the next few months. But this is a time, Seven of Pentacles, to plant your seeds and start beginning to grow the new garden, the old situation. Some of you are starting new businesses, just planting the seeds. It takes a little while. Have some patience and keep working. Venus in Capricorn, she is a worker bee. She is a workhorse. She is this Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, we're gonna build this. Yes, the old way is gone. It's not working anymore, but we can rework some things and decide to plant some new seeds. It's gonna be, it will. I feel this is gonna be very intense, or it already is. High Priestess going to investigate, looking behind the veil, going down into the underworld with Pluto. She is looking behind the veil. We are all there. We all have Venus in our charts somewhere, going to look behind the veil in our lives and within the family, the collective, especially in the house of the Father, which is what Capricorn represents. So it might be some issues around Father, secrets around the Father, or the patriarch of the family, or that the patriarchal energy and the impact that it's had on destabilizing the family situation, and the lack of strength, because using anger and control and all that, that's weakness. You got the Seven of Swords. That again is thieves, trickery, deception. All of this is coming to the surface. And again, I feel it has to do with childhood stuff, things around childhood, early developmental years for you personally, if it's going to be your personal thing. To be healed, the Star card, things coming up to be healed. There's Venus saying, okay, let's not react. Let's respond, not react. Observe, not absorb. Yes, you know who you. I have a friend of mine out there who told me to say that. So you know who you are. So this is a time when we're in this gathering. So let's just observe what's going on. Let's not absorb the negative energies. You know, have some selenite like this, like I said, mystic hot crystals or whatever you have to deflect some negative energy. Make sure that you have all of your protection on you and say your prayers and try to keep your energy as high vibing as possible. Have anything else? Because there's going to be some secrets, some hidden things, the things behind the veil. Again, I see around the family situation where things that were kept. So here's the Ten of Pentacles, the family home, and there's the Hangman, and that's like the Hangman, things cocoon, things held in secret, kept quiet for a long time around the family. It could be anything. I don't know if it's anything nasty or gross or just how people deal with money or control, power, just the dynamics, okay? It's not working anymore. Things are going to come to the surface. The secrets are going to be out of the bag. That's what Venus, that is her mission. This is interesting. See, the Hermit represents Virgo, and here we have Lady Venus as a Libra, and she didn't like what she heard from the Hermit. She didn't like the information that the Hermit brought. And it doesn't mean that the Hermit's a bad guy. You know, he just brought the facts, right? That's Virgo. I'm just dealing with the facts and the facts only, man. But she goes, she said, there's some holes in this situation. This isn't completely clear. You know, I want to do some deeper investigations. And again, we got the Three of Swords. We got the third party, really heartbreaking situation when you have a tower, perhaps hearing some news, some really heartbreaking news. We've had towers of it. This is like the tornado, the bad weather and stuff, very heartbreaking. All the people we lost, prayers go out to their families. Mother Goddess, Father God, please look over them and protect them. Guide them in their time of sorrow. But we're all, on some level, going through our own towers based on some kind of communication news that we hear. I just started hearing it's the end of the world as we know it. And that's what Venus and Pluto are down there in underworld discussing. Like I said, he's taking her in all these different rooms, all these different viewing rooms, and seeing what's behind this, what's behind this projection that we're seeing, and then what's behind the veil. Let's look deeper. She'll show us something. She may or may not tell us anything at all unless she feels like it, but all of the information is behind her in the subconscious mind. And here we got the Fool. Leaping off in the unknown. That's the North Node in Gemini, leaving behind all of this old structures, old belief systems, beliefs from family, community, what we see on the projection screens that are all around us, whether it be TV, whatever screens, projections, that which is projected, that, belief systems other people put on us. Are you the dreamer or the dreamed? Know thyself. Number one thing, you must know yourself. And if you know yourself well, you'll know whether that's your dream, your idea, your desire, your imagination, the inspiration Spirit gave to you to go out there and do, or is somebody else putting it in your head? Because if you don't know yourself and you don't know what you want and you don't know what you stand for, then you're wide open for suggestion. You become the dreamed. So yes, this is time, like the Two of Wands, to really look at, hey, what are my options? I have option pretty much at this point. Excuse me. It's the Sage. It does it every time. You got plan A and plan B. Plan A, be a sheep. Plan B, off into the unknown to go create different environments. This is environmental. I do see these, both of these women are in the garden. There's a Knight of Pentacles. She's like wore out and tired. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. That's what she's saying. But here's this woman. She's growing a whole new crop. She's still doing what she's done in the past. She's still using her talent, skills, and abilities. However, with a little innovation of the Fool, has reworked it, and so that she could replan her situation. It took a little bit of creative planning and visualizing, downloads, and such and so on. We have the reverse Five of Pentacles. It's good to see that in reverse, although it's still pretty heavy to see the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You know, we all would look forward to having a little bit more of a money flow, a little more ease of that. That is lifting. Again, this could be temporary jobs. I really do. I'm telling you, I'm really feeling like kind of like a big job, like a mass walkout. Like a lot of people are just going to quit, just like that Dollar Tree store I talked about in Wisconsin, where just nobody showed up to work and they had to close the whole store down. People are going, oh, yeah. People want freedom. They're tired of being oppressed and rolled up like a cocoon, so they could get the house and do this because that's what their daddy did and their granddaddy did and da-da-da-da-da. My granddaddy worked at the same place for 50 years of his life. He died 3 days after he retired because he didn't have anything left to give, right? And people are like, I don't want to live like that. That's not how I want to be. I want to be creative and powerful and change with the life. So tell me, Spirit, you have anything else to tell the collective about this Pluto-Venus conversation? I mean, I'm telling you, some deep stuff coming up. Like I said, she's going to continue her conversation for 2019. She had not forgot about it, even through all the distractions. It's still there in the back of her mind going, You see her sitting here with that sword going, Sitting there with that big old bull there. That is Libra and Taurus. That's who Venus rules. Oh, yeah. You're not going to be able to keep me quiet forever. What is this? We can't have all these cards. We cannot have all these cards. Okay. I'm going to put them all back. I did notice Lady Justice was there. That's what I was looking at, but these are too many. Definitely want some more freedom. The Fool, the Freedom Horse, ready to go, ready to move, branch out in other directions. Every time we think we get a little bit of it, they put us back in the box. What we got here? All right. Yes, feeling, not being able to make a decision, having those wolves come up on her. That's the Two of Swords, but she has those swords behind her back. The wolves are coming up on her, but she figured it out in the nick of time. Decided to use her intuition instead of that ego mind, that ego monkey mind, to get herself out of the situation. Listen to High Priestess. Here comes along. There's old Capricorn himself, Oberon, actually. See, he's got this pile of gold. Oh, yeah, he's all about building his empire, wanting to hold on to the money, the house of the Father. Again, I heard the house of the Father. And we have the Two of Cups. So there is some partnership issues and things. And again, that's Venus's favorite thing in the world, right? Love, baby, love. Partnerships and building together and, putting 1 5 of Pentacles together, building this generational wealth, this family home. But, you know, these years, especially over the last few years, the Two of Cups has been one sword and Three of Swords and Tower. Lots of Three of Sword and Tower moments. Again, there might be a lot of breakups that happen over these next few weeks, especially around solstice, Christmas time, because this is what I'm hearing. This is what I see. We got the Page of Wands. That's a phone call, information, text message. Created a big tower moment. Three of Swords could be a breakup. Like some people may even not even be directly breaking up to people's face. It might be over a text, creating a big tower. Well, that's kind of cowardly. But, you know, what could have been this Two of Cups moment. So I do see relationships breaking up or relationships suddenly getting together. Could have been a third party. But I don't want to get into all of that, but I'm just saying that's one of the things that I'm seeing happening here. Workplace unrest. People deciding to be entrepreneurs and jump out and leap out on their own. Healing some deep, deep issues, especially around power, money. Freeing oneself from the family expectations and values. That's really going to be coming up, especially over the holidays. The lies, the deception, especially stuff around childhood, secrets coming to the surface. High Priestess decided she's going to break her silence, that silence, the Two of Swords that has, and open up. So there might be some women coming out and speaking up. There is a wish, though. Venus may be getting. Some of you there may be new love coming, because that is one thing that Venus wants to deliver to us all. But one of the things I see the Lover's card is this Gemini, the Gemini full moon that just happened to bring us a wish. So this Gemini energy, the Gemini North Node, giving us a wish so we can jump off the cliff like the Fool into our destiny, because this is all about us healing all of this old stuff, the Star card, and jumping in and taking a leap into our destiny. It is, but first, before we take a leap and step off into our destiny, it is about clearing all of these old relationship patterns, all of our patterns and beliefs around money and family and marriage and all of what that represents and everything that Venus represents. And then she's going to go to Pluto to get some plutonium to blow it all to hell so she could start over. And there you go. That's Pluto, Venus conjunction, Venus in retrograde conjunction in a nutshell, people. And with the full moon energy, holiday, solstice, you name it, blah, 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 reading. Pretty powerful. There's just so much going on. It's just the family thing and the work thing and what's going on in the world. And we're trying to play Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time when what we're feeling on the inside is I walk through the valley of the shadow of my death, you know. Woo! Hang in there, people. Listen to your intuition. Wear your protection. Keep your energy high. Selenite, this is really beautiful Utah plate selenite. I have it really inexpensive if you like some. I have been and will continue to add more and more crystals to the Etsy site. But my guide said I had to stop doing that and switch over to give you guys this message. More readings coming in the future as I am guided to bring them to you. Thank you once again for listening, watching, liking, subscribing. I really do appreciate all of you that have already come to support me in this on my channel and return in the messages that I'm giving nowadays. Thank you and good night, dreamers.